Greetings, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. The second part of the channeling from the entities has to do with crows. When you are seeing the crows, then you know. In the last several months, weeks, actually, I have had flocks of crows surrounding me. I remember being at the gas station, coming back from a funeral with my mother, and I was pumping gas and there were all these crows around and someone was feeding them and I fed them too, but it was almost metaphysical the way that they were around me. It was like I've never really been in the midst of a flock of birds like that. And then today I saw a video where the crows were bringing gifts, which I know squirrels do. And I was just talking with a fairy friend about squirrels and what they do. But squirrels bring gifts to you. They'll leave you a gift, but crows do too, especially if you become their friend. They have fantastic memorization. They not feed you. They have fantastic memorization. They remember you. But here's the thing, crows are very spiritual. Crows are also associated with the air suit in tarot. So what we're talking about is mental capacity, mental facility, anxiety, but also somebody's watching me. Somebody's watching. Crows are watchers because they have fantastic facial recognition. So when you see crows show up, it could be that someone is spiritually monitoring you, or that your crow is letting you know that there is a deeper level of spiritual work to do. But these entities that showed up in my dream, that's connected to the video because it'll be loaded in part 1 through whatever as these channelings come in, the crow has to do with it too. So pay attention to the animal totem of the crow and you. I will also, they just said, need to be making a video about the animal totem of the crow. I understand its spiritual ramifications, but they said you guys need to know, and it needs to be easily accessible collective information. My dryer was going off, if you heard that in the background, that it was buzzing as I was saying that word. It was making that sound, and that's a confirmation. We're on the money regarding the crows, so pay attention to crow activation. That's the second part of the channeling as I get the rest of it, because they promised me they're literally going to give it to me in rapid succession tonight, which is fascinating because I remember nothing about the dream except for the 3 entities at the foot of my bed showing up differently at different times. And I was in a paralytic state, so sleep paralysis, where there was almost a force field and I couldn't move. I couldn't engage. And I knew it wasn't that I was channeling someone who was crossed over. Just in case you didn't listen to the first video, I was channeling specifically guides, angels, ancestors that were coming to me, and they were downloading me with information. And they said that they didn't say anything, actually. That's the thing. I just understood it. There was an unspoken language, almost like Morse code, more like beeps, more like noises, more like sounds than communication. But it was a download, and it's for the next station that we're supposed to be at, which involves sharpening our pineal gland and channeling and understanding and reading the signs. They said the communication is not just divine, it's intergalactic. There's a big theme here too with alien energy. Y'all, when I have to channel this stuff, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Remember that I am human over here, okay? And that even to me, it's weird. Okay, that part. I just had to put a touch of humanity on what feels like insanity. But they said our information confounds the wise because we purposely keep their eyes closed so that your eyes can open, so that you can escape, so that you cannot be in the matrix, for goodness sake. That's what I just heard. So if you feel like the information you're getting is too woo-woo, or the Akashic records are not for you, or you are not actually as spiritual as you feel, know that that is literally a magic trick trying to give you a raw deal. They want you to forfeit your gifts, to think that it's much more simple than it is, but it is actually complicated. And they're conversing, conversely, conversion. There is a conversion that's happening. Compersion. My final level is compersion, that word specifically. There's something happening of the integrating, and they said that it's something that you will feel before you see. And maybe that's why the force field was so important in that dream. All right, come back and join me next time, guys. We'll continue to channel together and evolve together. I will string these together as they give them to me, and it will be a series. So when it's done, it'll be done, and you can listen to it back to back and get whatever you need to get out of it. But pay attention to your crows, because they are bringing gifts.